Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for our daily Oracle and Tarot card reading. And today's reading will be for Monday, November the 2nd, and we will be using all week the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. I figured we would use angel cards to lighten up the mood since a viewer of mine suggested them, and I was more than happy to accommodate her. And let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. Okay, and for the first card, we have the Emperor, card number 4. And the second card is the Three of Gabriel. This card does not have a number. And the last card is going to be the Six of Ariel. Also, this card does not have a number. So we start Monday with the Emperor, Archangel Uriel. And what a beautiful picture that Archangel is. Okay? And the card reads, stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Yes, over the course of last week, I had realized that there are so many things that take up my time during the day that don't necessarily have to. I've streamlined a lot of my morning routine now, so I will have more free time to myself. I think basically we all need to take a good hard look at what is taking up most of our time. In my case, I was able to eliminate a lot of emails and notifications that were coming through on my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and my actual email. And when I look at this card, it's telling me that a lot of you out there are not taking charge of your life. You're not taking charge of situations that may be running your life. Okay, these are small adjustments that we could make, okay, that could make a world of difference. Just by me eliminating a lot of emails coming into my inbox from various sources is going to save me probably about 2 hours of work each morning. I'm sure there's something in your life too that seems to be eating away at your time. Every once in a while, you have to go back and check and see what's efficient, what's running properly in your life, what's working, what's not, and eliminate the things that are not working out. The most important thing I get when I look at this card, when I look at the color of this card, the purple, of course, first calls out to me, and the fact of stability and efficiency is one thing that I really want to stress to everyone out there. If you're not running your life efficiently, I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. If you're not running your life efficiently and you're not managing your time properly, your life is going to be hectic. It's going to lead to a lot of anxiety, okay, a lot of concern and worry, which is going to drain you, which is going to take its toll on your health. It's so important that we have some type of stability, some type of maybe daily routine, okay, some structure to our daily lives. Even if it's a matter of laying out your clothes the night before, so in the morning you're not rushing around trying to find everything. Or the fact that you could maybe make your lunch the night before, so you're not rushing to make lunch in the morning for yourself or your children. Or simple fact of checking your schedule and seeing where you're overbooking, seeing where you're saying yes to too many people, okay? And it's taking away from your own personal time. So I want everyone to examine their life and their schedules this week, especially with a busy Monday morning. We seem so overloaded. We have absolutely no energy left by the end of the week. But to make small adjustments here and there could really add up to a lot at the end of the week. Just me simplifying my notifications and email is literally going to save me 2 hours a day of things that were eating away at my time where I could be spending that doing something more enjoyable. And the next card is Three of Gabriel. Okay, and it's a beautiful card. It's a cheerful card. I love the orange color. And the card reads, prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And yes, planning. Planning has a lot to do with running your life efficiency as well. When we plan, and not to the point of nauseum where you have to be bogged down with every single detail, but it all comes back to being structured, okay, and looking at what can be let go of, what you may want to begin. A lot of times our lives are all work and no play, or just the opposite. People shirk their responsibilities and they're just looking for excuses to be entertained and to go out and not do what needs to be done. It's very important that we strike a balance, okay, between work and play. Okay, we want to make sure that we're running our lives as efficiently as possible and eliminating the nonsense that's taking up our time. Okay, and then we also, like I said, with this card, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Prosperity. Okay, taking the next step. Yeah, many of you out there are scared of changes, and I know myself, I'm not comfortable with not knowing what's going to happen next, but sometimes we do have to take a leap of faith. And the more time that we're able to free up, okay, and be able to do things that are more enjoyable, the more productive our life is going to become. We all know that when we're scattered and we're trying to do too many things at once, we usually don't get everything done, and it just leads to frustration. When you carefully plan, like this card is saying, you're going to have more time left for yourself, and maybe plan on doing something for yourself instead of for everybody else around you. And when I look at this card with the ship too, the ship makes me think of maybe a short trip, okay? Something to reward yourself. Planning for maybe just like a little weekend getaway, or even just a day trip. Let's see how the next card lines up with these two. And then we have the Six of Ariel. And it's a beautiful, beautiful angel there. Okay, Ariel is dressed in pink. And this is a very feminine feel to it, a very girly kind of feel. And she's so delicate with this beautiful flowing pink gown. Okay, and this card reads, material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Yes, it is so important that we give and not just expect to receive something back each time we give. This card here is telling me that even if you don't feel like you have much to give, and I'm not talking about, giving people money or giving people, presents or expensive gifts. This may mean just giving some of your time to someone who may need it. Okay? And when you do that and you don't worry about how you're going to meet your own needs, things happen in unexpected ways. You'd be surprised. A lot of people feel that, I'll give, of my time or my money when I have enough of it. And you know what? That time never comes. Okay? This card is telling me that basically when you help other people, your needs are going to get met as well. We can't be so caught up in our own problems and so bogged down with what's going wrong in our life. Sometimes the best thing to do is when you're having a really, really rough period in your life, go out and help someone else. Try to do something to make somebody happy that day. Even though you may not feel like it, just doing something pleasant and meaningful for someone in your life, even when you don't really feel like you're up to it, it's going to make such a difference in your whole mood, in your whole energetic field. It's going to help you vibrate at a higher frequency, and in turn, it's going to lift your spirits as well. So even though you may not feel like you have much to give, you might be down on your luck, you'd be surprised how things can turn around when you put yourself aside and do something kind and generous for someone else who may be feeling the same way. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I'll be back.